Welcome back to Season 2 of the From Scratch series. Last season was all about building the foundation. This time, we're putting it to the test. I've set up a boss progression challenge where I have to work my way through each tier before moving on to the next. Every boss, every drop, every grind, it's all going to count towards the end goal. If you guys missed episode 1, go check it out for the full list of rules and exceptions. Welcome to the Trial of Tiers.
Today is the day that we start off the expert tier. We already have 3 bosses done. I know that I had Venenatus checked off beforehand, but I've been doing a little bit of thinking. I know that we have finished the combat tasks for it, but we finished it off through Spindle. I don't think that we should be able to do that, so I am going to get all 100 kills of Venenatus in order to check it off the board. This episode, I'm thinking about, trying my luck at some God Wars dungeon bosses. I'm really hoping that they're not going to be that bad. I'm thinking that we can also finish off our Muspah KC. We are about halfway done with Muspah already. Before we started this board, we were grinding out a little bit of Muspah, so it shouldn't be that bad in Zulra. I don't know what it is about Zulra, but I'm terrified to learn Zulra, and I always have been, but it's time to learn it. I convinced Ice Built Milk to come help us out with General Grardor. We're going to need to buy this Fang back to be able to do it. We're probably not going to get all 100 KC done, but we should be able to take a little chunk out of it. This is the setup that we're going to be going into General Grardor with. It should be just fine. I have a few KC of Bandos. I kind of know what I'm doing. We can get Tassets, we can get BCP, we can get the Bandos Hill, and we could still be making profit with those. We are going to be splitting with Milk though. Any one of those drops. It's a pretty decent split all the way around. All right, we have made it here. We got Milk here in his full Justice here, so he is going to be tanking Bandos for us, which, is a godsend because, it's rough trying to find somebody that wants to, just straight up tank and not get any KC. I didn't tell him that's what was going to happen, but, hopefully that's what happens. All right, here we go. We're going to let him grab aggro, and then we are hopping in. See if I can dump some Burning Claw specs. They hit pretty decent, really. Now we just have to hit with our Fang, which shouldn't be too hard, but we're not hitting at all with the Fang. Burning Claws did some damage, though. All right, General Grardor is about to go down. Can we pull a 1 KC Bandos piece? It's not going to be our first KC, but it'll be close. Can't remember how many I have. KC 11 for some Snapdragons. That's not the worst. KC number 12 for 20k coins. We're coming up on KC 20. We are 20% of the way there. And we get Snapdragon Seed. Decent. We're dead. It is 1.2 mil for us to be able to get our stuff back. So we are going to just make our way over there and grab our stuff. Going in for round 2. We are almost a quarter of the way done. We're going to bring Mage this time around for the blood spells. I just think it'll be more plausible to heal off of blood spells. This should be 25 KC. 25 KC, we got some magic logs, and we are officially a quarter of the way done with Kree'arra. We're going to call it on Bandos for now. We got up to 28 KC. I know it wasn't the longest trip there, but we'll end up finishing out eventually. I think with this new tier right here, we're probably not going to be able to just burst out the entire boss in one run. It might be a little bit more spread out. With that being said, you're going to go try some melee Zulra. We're going to take the Nox Halberd out there and the Chally. I've seen some videos on it. I'm terrible at Zulra. I've never been able to do Zulra ever, but we're going to try our best. And hopefully we get it figured out. I know we will get it figured out eventually. It's just a matter of how long it's going to take. And I really just hope that we don't lose a ton of money trying to get our gear back. Let's go try it out. I have no clue about any of the rotations. That's going to be the hardest part about it, is just trying to figure out the rotations. Luckily, there's a Zulra helper plugin. We're going to use it and just hope for the best. Let's just try to chally it out. Maybe we can get a kill here. Oh, we got our first kill. That was insane, you guys, insane. We managed to get 35 mana raise though, some Zulra skills and some teleports. That was a 3-minute 2-second PB. Oh, you guys, this is gonna be some fun right here. Actually, no, I'm pretty excited to learn Zulra. These are gonna be a rough first few kills, but we just have to learn the boss. Once we learn the boss, it's gonna be simple. Okay, hang on, we're doing it, guys. We really are. I don't know why it runs us all the way around, but it's fine because he's throwing out the poison clouds, so we kind of need to be over here. That was a fast kill, you guys. That was fast. A 149 PB or some more teleports.
and some scales. Don't let that PB fool you guys into thinking I know what I'm doing. I was just hitting hard. That was pure luck. But let's keep getting those pure luck kills. Oh, that's rough. He's all the way across. We might be dead here. Oh, we're dead. Ticky, ticky. No. Damn it, you guys. All right, we went down and we had all of our Zilyana teleports on us. So that means we don't have a teleport straight back. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm not the biggest fan of Zulra, but I'm sure once we get it figured out, it's going to be a lot better. And we have 100 kills to figure it out because we don't have a choice. We have to get it done. It's going to hurt. We're live. We just have to figure out where to go after the phase that we kill, which I just need to pay attention to the, okay, right here. We just have to outlattle, which we're going to get the kill. And that is KC number 4. KC4 for some Chaos Runes and Zulra skills. Ooh, that might be a PB. Hey, we just got the Zulra Speed Trialist Combat Task. That is huge. A minute 12. For not knowing what we're doing, I'll take it. Go ahead and check out some of these combat tasks for Zulra. We have the Adept, we have Veteran. Veteran's going to be 75 KC. The Snake Rebound, we need to kill Zulra with a Vengeance. We need to kill 3 Snakelings all at once. We need to kill Zulra 150 times. Unless we're loving Zulra, we're not going to go for that one, obviously. But then the Perfect Zulra, Speed Chaser, which is less than a minute, and Speedrunner, which is less than 54 seconds. Hopefully we get quite a few of these. I really would like to start working towards that Elite Combat Diary. Would be pretty huge. The biggest thing about this boss is I can't just click right away. I have to sit there and spam click for it to finally do the first attack, which, I mean, I'm sure you guys are used to, but I'm not. Okay, we need a path this way. Yes, we're figuring it out, guys. We're figuring it out. KC 10 for Law Runes and some Zulra skills. These Zulra skills are actually pretty expensive. They're adding up really fast. As of right now, those 10 kills, that's 500k worth of Zulra skills. We have not hit any big drops yet. I mean, obviously, we're not going to land on that rare drop table anytime soon. So, I mean, I'm feeling like I might get spooned at some point. We haven't been spooned since our 1KC Obor Hill Giant Club. So we just got to keep our hopes up and hopefully we get something. Okay, I looked up Zulra's drop tables. I didn't realize it, but all the uniques are 1 in 1,000 and the mutagens are 1 in 13,000. Wow, those are some pretty high drop rates right there. I am getting more comfortable though, and that is the only thing I could ask for Zulra, because this has been the bane of my RuneScape existence right here. I've always been so scared of Zulra. I've never been able to kill Zulra. I've only, I guess before this, I killed it 1 time for the diary on my Iron Man, and then I killed it 1 time for my diary on this. And for the diary on this one, it took us probably like a good 7 tries, but we're getting pretty consistent kills at this point. This is going to be for the 3rd kill of this trip. I mean, I'm not going to say that we're going to get this kill, but I'm pretty confident that we have a chance. All we have to do is hit halfway decent and we should be able to get this kill. Oh my god. We just got hit with a 41 on our way over here. Whoops. I got a little excited because I thought I knew where I was going, so I just ran over there. KC 20 for 3 papaya tree seeds, some toad flax seeds, and some Zulra skills. Nothing amazing, but we are slowly stacking up those skills and slowly getting some profit going. Right now we are sitting at 2 mil for 20 kills. And that is the Zulra Adept Combat Task for 25 Zulra KC. We are officially a quarter of the way through this boss. We got 8 Zulra teleports. That's 111k. That is the biggest drop so far on KC 27. Hey, we got some Manta Rays for 176k and some Dragon Bones. These drops are getting better. Our first 4 kill trip, and we get some more Battle Staffs and Dragon Bones and some Zulra Scales. I do think that we have Zulra down for the most part. I am still using the Zulra Helper plugin quite a bit, but for the most part, I think I'm starting to understand it. I've been doing a ton of thinking, and my thoughts are, I think that I might want to sell off, well, honestly, we might have to sell off the entire bank, but I'm thinking about trying to get ourselves full Crystal and a Bofa. I know that Crystal and Bofa is probably like one of the most useful armor sets that you can get. I think we could do each and every boss that we have in this tier other than the Nightmare with full Crystal and Bofa. I'm going to talk to some people, try to see what the best case scenario is. I know that Confliction Gauntlets and the Eye of Ayak are also still amazing choices. Kind of sad seeing 50 Mahogany Logs is only going for 14k right now. They spiked so big right before the release of Sailing, but they are definitely tanking right back down. Hey, we got our first spirit seed. That's the first one on the account, actually. I'll take it. KC 50 for a dragon medium helmet, mahogany logs, and some Zulra skills. Now it looks like every time that we die, we lose 100 extra K. We're gonna have to pay to get our stuff back. We have died quite a few times, but hopefully we don't die anymore. It just sucks because I get caught out sometimes. I forget to swap my prayer over to magic and then the mage just smacks me out. I just need to pay a little bit more attention, and then I think we're gonna be able to get through the rest of these pretty easy. 50 more to go. We are halfway there. This video has been sponsored by me. If you guys are enjoying this content, make sure to leave a like, check and see if you're subscribed. If you're not subscribed, maybe hit that subscribe button if you're enjoying it. Leave a comment and let me know what you guys think about this episode. Let's get back to it. So I've been doing a little bit of talking with some people, and I'm thinking that I really want, right there, actually, perfect example. I really want full crystal and a bofa. I think we have enough money in the bank right now if we were to liquidate most of our stuff. I know that sounds a little bit crazy, but I think that full crystal is worth it. And every boss that we have on this expert tier right now, I think is doable with the full crystal and bofa, except for Corp, which we can use, you know, full void in our Zami spear. We use that, no problem. And Nightmare, but we can't do Nightmare with this setup anyways. So I'm thinking that maybe we start working towards our Gauntlet KC, get some crystal shards built up. Hopefully we get quite a bit. I'm going to take a little bit of break from Zulra. We have 50 KC there, so we are halfway. And hopefully Gauntlet isn't too terrible. Let's go try some of it. I'm not a big fan of Gauntlet. I'm hoping that it goes okay. We just need to learn it. I have a solid 2 minutes, 20 seconds left, and we are perfectly fine to go in there and start smacking them down. We have everything that we need. Hit something, please. Okay. Corrupted Gauntlet Veteran with 5KC. What are we going to get for loot? Come on 5KC, can we get the enhanced crystal weapon seed? No, we cannot. That's okay. This kill is going a lot better than that last one. I mean, we're not doing as much damage, but we're focusing on the prayers just a little bit better, I think. We just have to do damage. It's the hardest part. I don't know what the issue is here, but AC number 6. Can we get a decent drop? I mean, it's halfway decent. That should be it. We got some rune. Hey, Dragon Halberd, that's hey, that's 150k alone in the Dragon Halberd, 211k kill for 11 minutes. I mean, we are just doing the regular gauntlet, so we're not going to be getting any crazy drops from this, but there is still a chance. A crystal armor seed is a 1 in 120 rate to get the drop, and those are going for 6 mil a piece right now, so that's really not too bad. The enhanced crystal weapon seed though is 1 in 2000, so we're probably not going to get that one unless we just get extremely spooned, but anything is possible here. KC number 10, and we get 2 rune halberds, 8 crystal shards, and some rubies. We are on PB pace right here as long as we keep hitting, and oh god, that's gonna hurt really bad. We just can't die. I don't think we're on PB pace anymore. We've hit so many zeros in a row. Okay, let's see. Is it a PB? It was close to a PB, not quite a PB though. We get some runes. Nothing great. Hey, we just hit 92 ranged. Did not see that coming. We are halfway to 99. See if we can't get a decent kill going right here. We just need to pay attention to what he swaps to, and then we should be good. That is the biggest thing I'm having issues with still, is just paying attention to what he swaps to. Did we get a PB? Oh, no, we did not. We did not. But we are going to get some loot. Will it be good loot? Hey, we got a crystal weapon seed. Beautiful. I don't know how expensive that is. It's probably not very much. 354k though. I will take that. That's going to bring our profit so far up to 1.2 mil almost, which is, we're not making very much money here, guys. So that is a nice little boost though. Can we get a back-to-back seed? Let's go for an armor seed. Come on. Not quite. We got some blood runes, dragon arrows, and crystal shards. AC 20. We got the Gauntlet Master combat task for 5 points. 5 points. All right, let's check the rewards. Adamant arrows and uncut sapphires. I don't know why I get so excited to open up that chest every time. Let's go ahead and check out the loot that we have in here. That's probably going to be our last gauntlet for tonight. That is 1.4 mil though. That's not bad. But yeah, we're probably going to work on another boss just for a little bit. I'm thinking that we might try to knock out a few more Muspah. try to get a little bit more money going. And I want to be able to afford full crystal and the Bofa before too long. I think that's going to be almost necessary to get all the God Wars dungeon bosses done. Those God Wars dungeon bosses are going to be quite the tiles, but we could do it. I think today is the day. I'm really hoping it's not going to be a big mistake. I'm going to liquidate all the expensive stuff that we have in the bank, and we're going to buy full crystal and a Bofa. I think it's the right move. The Bofa and full crystal is just so good at like every single boss that you could possibly think of. Maybe not every boss, but it's so good at every boss that we have in this tier. It's so good at all the bosses that make you a ton of money. And I think that it's going to be worth it. I think that we can rebuild. I think we can make a lot of money back. I'm just kind of nervous about keeping up with the charges. But I think once we start going with the Bofa, we should be fine. We need a total of 160 mil in order to buy all of it. We're sitting at 152 mil right here with all of our gear. We have some more stuff in the bank. We have, let's see, 81 mil in the bank still. Stuff that we can go through. I'm sure we could find enough to buy it all. We're going to go through, hopefully find enough stuff to sell and get ourselves full crystal. Okay, well, our raw cash tag is up to 16 mil. If we go ahead and price check all of this stuff, 166 mil. That is 6 mil over what we need for full crystal and a Bofa. But we are also only sitting at, let's see, 256 crystal shards. We need 450 in order to get it all made for us. I've worked so hard for all of this stuff. It really just does not feel right selling it. But I mean, we got to spend money to make money, and I think the Bofa is going to be the best option for us to make money. Let's get this sold off, and let's not look back. And this should be what we need to afford full crystal and a Bofa. 161 mil, that's 5 mil less than what it said it was going to be. Time to liquidate this entire cash stack to some upgrades. Okay, we need to buy 6 armor seeds. Go ahead and chuck that in. 5 of them bought at the medium price. 124 mil. Let's just chuck it in for that price. It did buy. Oh man, check it out, guys. That right there is the Bofa. That's huge. We are sitting with 1.3 mil left over. We do not have enough crystal shards just yet to get the full crystal armor, and we still need to charge the Bofa. So we need to figure that out, because right now we're poor and we have some useless crystals, but I think we got this. UE hide is actually worth a ton. That's insane. Another 4.3 mil. We're up to 8 mil. We should be able to afford some crystal shards. I ended up just buying 2 of them. We have 3.4 mil left over. That should be enough to cover some of our deaths at Zulra. We're going to go back, try to finish out the last of the 50 kills there. Hopefully we get some money out of it. I'm really banking on Zulra to just give us some steady drops. But I mean, we have Muspah as well after this, and we can make some good money at Muspah too. So I'm really not too worried about being broke for very much longer. Trade 2 enhanced crystal teleport seeds for 300 crystal shards. Yes, please. Okay, that brought us up to 556 shards. That should be plenty for us to go ahead and get full crystal. Okay, Reese, make me some crystal legs. Oh, I got a big smile on my face right now. I'm excited. Okay, we got some crystal legs, crystal body. Last but not least, let's make that crystal helmet. We have 76 crystal shards left over. Oh man, that looks so good. Let's see, 76 shards. 7,600 shards in the Bofa. That's quite a few. Okay, let's go try out Zulra with full crystal. It should be at least halfway decent, right? I hope it's at least, you know, the same, if not a little bit better than the Nox Halberd, so we didn't just, you know, spend almost 200 mil on something that the Nox Halberd could do. This is going to be useful in a lot more places than that Nox Halberd, so I'm not too upset about it. I'm assuming it's just the same concept as the Nox Halberd. I'm just going to be following the Zulra helper, and standing in the spot it tells me to stand, and hopefully we get some decent kills. Let's finish off this last 50 KC of Zulra. All right, let's see how this goes. First time shooting the Bofa. We are doing pretty consistent damage so far. Not hitting quite as high as the Nox, but that's just not going to happen, you know. We're at 36. It's pretty decent. We did not bring any recoils with us. So we're probably going to have a pretty rough kill. Hopefully we get the kill. I think we scuffed our very first run already. We should be able to still get the kill. Yeah, we died. That's fine because, well, we just forgot recoils. So, you know, that's our fault. That's not the Bofa's fault. We did bring the Archer Ring recoil swap. Hopefully we do some big damage. I don't know if we're going to be getting any PBs. We were hitting pretty big with the Nox Halberd, so I'm not expecting, you know, the Bofa to be just game breaking or anything, but I think it might just make this grind quite a bit easier. Okay, we're not hitting super great, but I think that the melee Zulra has big defenses towards ranged. I'm not sure how it all works, but that hurt. We are not going to be as tanky against the ranged attacks from the major as we were in the full Bandos, so we're going to have to pay attention to that. Okay, we got it down. That was a almost 4-minute kill, though. That's not great by any means. But I mean, we were also figuring it out. This was the first run through it, so maybe if we get it down to a T, we'll get some faster kills, but I really need this to be better than that. I really need this crystal to be better than a 4-minute Zulra kill. All right, let's try again. I'm going to chalk up that first kill to user error. This one we should be a little bit more calmed down, you know, get some kills, pay attention a little bit better. Let's get into this. This was a much better kill right here. We just need to hit a little bit. The thrall might take it down. Okay, that was a way better kill than that 4-minute. 146, I will take that. The first kill, we're going to chalk up to user error. 200 Zulra scales, some rune ore, and some papaya tree seeds. Oh, we are hitting good right now. This is actually fast. If we can get it down, we keep hitting like this is going to be a PB. I just think we have enough time hitting the melee phase, which is kind of rough, but... No. I didn't swap to range prayer. I mean, it was a 134 kill. Instead of getting 100k on that, we only lost 100k. That's fine. That is death number 2. The Bopa method is so relaxing. It is just so nice to do. I feel like with the Nox, I was just full sweat the entire time. I know it's not that crazy with the Nox, but it was pretty sweaty. Okay, it wasn't that sweaty. I think it was sweaty because I was trying to learn the boss. That's all. Oh, no way. Almost 700 Zulra scales on that kill. This was a pretty quick kill right here. 1:18. That's getting pretty close to our PB. Finally, we got some teleports. We got 4 teleports. We were running low, but not anymore. 35 more Manta Ray for 130k. A rebuild as Zulra is slowly but surely happening. I feel like this Bofa has really been letting me down these last few kills. I don't know what it is, but I've been hitting so many zeros. And he has just been shooting so many ranged attacks at me when he's in his magic phase. It just takes so much of my food away. I don't know what's going on. AC number 70 for some Hoglogs, Death Runes, and some Scales. We are coming up on KC 75. We are just about 3/4 of the way done with this. I think we might take just a little break. Maybe we might try out a little bit of Muspah. Break it up just a little bit. Maybe get lucky on a Venator shard. That would be pretty nice. If we get this kill, that is. These mage phases are slapping us around pretty good. Zulra, veteran, combat task complete for a dragon, medium helmet. Yeah, I really want to go try full crystal at Muspah. I think it'll be a good time. And Muspah's my favorite boss, so I don't want to get crystal just for Muspah. Just kind of, you know, try it out. Hopefully it's okay. Hopefully it's not just all about relying on bolt procs, because if it is for a fast time, then we're not going to get any fast times with the Bofa, but I have a feeling it's going to be pretty good. From the 25 Zulra KC, the loot tab went up to 1.85 mil. It was completely cleared out when we started it, other than, you know, these keys and stuff, but these aren't really worth anything. We were getting about 1 mil GP an hour, which is not great. I was expecting more from Zulra, but at the same time, we haven't landed on the Fang drop table for, you know, the Onyx, the Magic Fang, the Tanzanite Fang, which is fine. We're only 75 KC. The drops are 1 in 1,000, so it's not like we're, you know, unlucky or anything. I just kind of want to go try out some Muspah. I want to see how the crystal does over there. I'm really hoping for a decent drop because I need money to afford charges for the Bofa and crystal. It's a 1 in 100 drop chance for the Venator shard from Muspah, and that's like 13 mil. So if we were to get a drop from that, that would be quite a few charges of crystal. It's been a little bit since I fought this guy. We just have to get that step back method down. There we go. Okay, we got it going. We got it going. Maybe we still bring the Twin Flame Staff to this, because we're really not hitting. It could help if we pot up, you know what I mean? I don't even know if we get this kill, if we're being honest here. And it's not that I'm doing bad, I just, I'm not hitting, really, whatsoever, almost. Okay, we managed to get the kill. It was extremely slow, though. That was a 6-minute Muspah kill. Our PB is 3 minutes, 22 seconds, so that was twice as slow as normal. And we're getting a 1 kill trip out of it. I mean, at the same time, though, it could just be an unlucky roll. It's not PB level fast, but it is quite a bit faster than that last kill. He's about to go down. It looks like it's going to be just over 5 minutes because our Divine Ranging Potion just left the chat. And that should be Muspah down. For KC 53, what do we get? Some Smoke Runes, Ancient Essence. We are not getting a Prayer Potion, so we do have to teleport out, unfortunately. I just found out with this bossing info plugin, we can have a goal. So we need 47 more kills until we reach our 100 goal. That's kind of crazy. So actually, let's do this. Reset boss goal, set boss goal, start it at 1 KC, end it at 100 KC. So we are 52.5% of the way through Phantom Muspah. That's kind of cool. Time to goal, 6 hours, baby. We're getting there. We managed to get a Dragon Plate Skirt drop on KC 58. Finally, we've seen a little bit of money. Let's pick up these Ancient Brews, this Ranging Potion, and let's get out of here. I don't want to do it, but we're going to have to do it. We're going to sell the loot tab. We have 200k left in there. We pulled out most of the expensive stuff. I need to get the Twin Flame Staff. So the Twin Flame Staff is 5.5 mil. This will be plenty by that. We'll just have to bring an extra switch for Mage, which it shouldn't be that bad to do. I just want to get back down to those 3-minute kills. The 5-minute kills are just taking a little bit too long. All right, we bought the Twin Flame Staff. We have a little Blood Bark swap. I mean, the Blood Bark's not going to be all flashy and whatnot, but it's what we could afford. It should be a lot better than trying to range through the melee phase, so let's get in there and get some kills. We messed up quite a bit during this fight, but I think it's still going to be faster than the other ones. Let's see. Yeah, we cut almost a whole minute off, and we were just screwing up the entire time, so this is going to be quite a bit better. And we got some more sharks. We got some super restores, so we get to just restart this whole trip pretty much. That was a pretty quick kill. 3 minutes, 46 seconds. We were getting back down to the time that we were getting with the Dragon Crossbow. Hey, Dragon Bolts unfinished for 300k. We're in the money, guys. We are finally in the money. We're going to teleport out really quick, though. We're going to grab all this loot on the ground first. If we can, I guess. Get out of here. We are 1% of the way to getting our Bofa corrupted. I'm not really sure what that means. I do know that once it's corrupted, though, you do not need charges anymore. I'm wondering if it gets stronger, though. Hey, we got 3 rune plate legs. So far, we're making more money at Muspah than I think that we were at Zulra. Maybe Zulra's just faster kills, so maybe it is more money there, but I think I'm having more fun at Muspah. I mean, we got some more sharks and some prayer potions. That'll extend our trip, for sure. Come on, Shard. 5 Snapdragon Seeds for 300k. 88 magic, dang. Where did that come from? AC 70, we get another Ancient Icon and a Dragon Plate Skirt. Jesus Christ, dude. Oh my god. 5 more Ranar Seeds on KC 77. We hardly ate any food or used any supplies on that kill. Pretty decent. Ooh, that's a really good drop. 3 Rune Kite Shields and 2 Dragon Plate Legs. That's huge. That is the best drop that we've had so far. Let's see what that was. 500k drop, almost 430k. Not too bad. Let's get one more kill this trip. Hopefully we get a food drop. Continuing on. We are coming up on KC 80. This was a pretty quick kill. I don't think it'll be a PB, but it should be mid 3 minutes, I'm pretty sure. I don't think we're going to be able to hit a PB in Crystal, unfortunately. I think it's just because we were proccing so much with the Dragon Ruby Bolts. And I don't think this really competes with the lucky Dragon Ruby Bolt kill, but I mean... You know what? That was a 2 minute and 55 second PB. We got the Charged Ice and a Venator Shard. We got the Phantom Muspah Speed Trialist Combat Task. That was huge. That was a lot of tasks and collection logs. Dang, that was crazy. Let's go bank really quick, huh? That was an amazing kill. As it stands right now, I know that it said it's only worth 12.5 mil. On the GE, it is currently selling for 13.256 for the insta sell. I think that we hurry and go sell it right now just because I don't want it to crash on us. Might as well get more money out of it right now than less later on, right? I mean, we're hurting for money anyways. I think what we do with the money that we get from this shard, we need to go get some more crystal shards to charge our crystal with. So we might go buy a couple enhanced teleport crystals and get a few more charges going. We take a look at Phantom Muspah. I think, yeah, all we need left is the pet. We have Phantom Muspah completely green logged. You know how cool that would be? Have my favorite boss green logged. And that pet's just super cool. I mean, obviously we're not going to get the pet. It's 1 in like 2,500 or something like that, but still. Once we get the pet, I'm pretty sure this is to change the look of it. I'm not 100% certain, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. All right, let's get this Venator shard sold off for 13.3 mil, looks like. I think I'm just gonna hurry and buy 2 of these and not look back. Okay, let's go trade him in for crystal shards and throw it straight into our armor. Can we get the back-to-back shard? Come on, come on. No back-to-back shard. That's all right, though. Hey, we got 3 magic seeds and 670 more cannonballs. That's another really good drop from Muspah. Muspah is doing us pretty well right now. This is a really good trip right here. These last few kills that we're doing are making us some money. KC90, we have 10 more Muspah to go. Hey, 2 more dragon plate skirts. I will take them. After we get done with these next 3 kills, I think we're going to run back over to Zulra and get Zulra finished off the board. Ooh, nice. We got some more prayer potions. We got 2 dragon plate legs. We got more sharks. We are set and ready to go. We might be able to finish off these kills this trip. KC99. We managed to get a bunch of soul runes and more cannonballs. One last final Muspah kill. Muspah is actually so much fun. Once you get Muspah figured out, it's super simple to do. And it's only a 1 in 100 to get a 12 mil drop, which is way worth it, I feel like. We managed to get 2 shards in 100 KC. I mean, unfortunately, it was only 1 shard for the trial of tier section of this boss, but I mean, we still have 1 more chance at another shard, but we still have Zulra to do after this, and we still have a chance to get a decent drop from there too. We have 25 kills of Zulra left. And then I think after that, we move on, we start working towards getting those God Wars dungeon bosses finished up. I'm thinking that we have a really decent chance of getting some good drops at the God Wars dungeon. I'm thinking that maybe we try out Kree'arra first. We might try a solo Kree'arra. I think with the Bofa, it shouldn't be too bad to get done. We'll just have to wait and see how that goes. And for KC 100 of Muspah, we get a black D-hide body. You know what? I will take it. Muspah was very generous to us that whole time. We made quite a bit of money. Let's go ahead and get Muspah pulled up on the trial tiers board and get it checked off of the list. And there we go. We are 51% of the way through the trial of tiers. So I wanted to talk to you guys about the bosses that we already have complete. I mean, obviously we have Vorkath, Callisto, and Vedion completely done with all the KC that we need for them. But for Venenatis, we just have the combat achievements done, which we got through Spindle. I'm going to uncheck it right now and just let me know what you guys think. If you want me to go back and kill 100 Venenatis, I will 100%. Just let me know. So as of right now, we are sitting at 49%. The next boss up, I want to go finish out Zulra. We have 25 kills left of that to go. Let's head over. I once again have just a little bit of money to spend. I think I'm going to buy the Guardian Boots and the Echo Crystal. I'm thinking that these Echo Boots will probably make a world of difference just for the simple fact that we don't have to worry about bringing recoils anymore. That was my biggest thing. I'd always forget to bring recoil and then I'd be screwed. These Guardian Boots don't work against the Major when they're attacking you from a distance, which kind of sucks. But I mean, I think we can handle that. And on the first kill back, we get some antidote, shark lures, and some scales. We just got a combat task, snake, 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 where we kill all 3 snakelings and 1 recoil. Another dragon halberd and some runite ore on top of that. I'm getting extremely low on Zulra teleports, so hopefully we get some as drops here pretty soon because I really don't feel like buying any right now. AC 95. 5 more kills to go. Then we get Zulra checked off of the board. I'll take a magic seed, 83k in the bank. KC 99, 1 more kill to go. Can we land on the Tanzanite Fang, the Magic Fang, even the Onyx? I'd take an Onyx. Visage, that'd be cool too. We got 1 more kill to go. We're going in for kill 100. Hopefully we get the kill. It's very possible that we die. I hope that we don't. Start off with a solid 36. That's usually a good sign. Unfortunately, we were not able to PB. That Noxious Halberd was just way too strong. It really Zulra down pretty quick. The Bofa wasn't bad. It was a lot more relaxing, I feel like, than the Halley was. But I would say, if you're going to do Zulra and you have the money for either one of these, use the Halberd. If I would have known beforehand, I probably would have finished out Zulra with the Halberd, but this really was not that bad. This is the end of our 100 Zulra KC. We ended up getting a loop, half of key, and some runite ore. You know, I'll take it. We made quite a bit of money here. Not the most money, In all 100 kills, we made 10.2 mil, so we were getting about a mil per 10 kills. But I mean, Phantom Muspah, in all 100 kills, we ended up with 38.6 mil. If I were to do 100 of either boss, I would probably say Muspah. But it is that time. Let's pull up the board and let's get Zulra checked off the list. Now we are back up to 51%. Depending on what you guys decide over here with Venenatis, we'll decide, you know, what we start the next episode off with. But 51% is pretty decent. I'm thinking I want to go try Kree'arra. And if we could land on a piece of Armadillo, they're so expensive right now. I think that chest plate is going for almost like 50 mil or something like that. I'll have to double check what the prices are, but I'm thinking that is the move. So I was wrong about the price of the Armadillo chest plate. It is not 50 mil. It is like 35 mil, but even then, it still would be a super good drop to get. I got an ecumenical key finally. Oh, that took way too long. Number 2, number 3, they're dropping. I'm going to attempt a solo Kree'arra kill. I'm not expecting very much out of it. I'm just really hoping we can get more than 1 kill trips, especially because we have to go get an ecumenical key every time we try. I know the better method is to bring Chinchampas to sit here and chin Kree down. We're not going to do that right now. We're going to see how good the Bofa is. If it's that terrible, we'll probably just bring a chin swap, and then as soon as the melee minion, you know, dies, we'll just hop back in with our Bofa. But I think we just go ahead and send one, and we're in. See if we can't get a kill. I mean, first one was a hit. Yeah, this is going to be terrible. I mean, we hit a 1. Oh my god. I don't know if there's a point in bringing Bastion Potions because we're getting hit so much and the brews are just taking away all of our... Let's drink one right now. We might as well. See if we don't stay alive. Of course we get hit like that. Okay, I'm just going to run in the corner and just try to get it down, I think. Step Under method really isn't doing much for us. I think we're losing on a DPS anyways. I think this might be the way to go about it. Hey, we almost have her down. Is that the first kill? Not quite. Okay, there's 1 KC of Kree'arra. That was horrible, 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 guys. All right, it's not looking good, guys. I think that we're going to have to find a duo to get through this one, which is unfortunate. Yeah, there's no way. Let's see if we can't pull something off of these minions. The chances are low, but never zero. Dang it, you guys. I thought it was going to be a little bit better. I really did. But that is 2 Kree'arra KC. We did not get lucky. Let's teleport out. Unfortunately, with the way that went, I don't think that we have enough money to do that 100 times solo. We might have to hold off on Kree'arra until we find somebody else who also wants to do Kree'arra with us. So I think that maybe we look to do a different boss. Let's go ahead and pull up the Trial of Tears board and see what bosses we have. All right, if we take a look at it, we have all of the God Wars dungeon bosses to do. We have Gauntlet. I don't really feel like doing Gauntlet. I think that we just figure out one of the God Wars bosses to do. We could figure out the door altar method for Bandos. That should be pretty okay. I don't have enough money for a Scorching Bow just yet, so we're not going to do Krill. I feel like Sarah would be pretty simple with the Bofa. I think that we just go tackle Commander Zilyana. Okay, we are going in, and hopefully we are going to get this kill. It shouldn't be too bad. Oh yeah, we're going to hit just fine. This is not going too bad, honestly. Zilyana should be down right there. Yes, Zilyana is down. Yeah, this is going to be the unfortunate part. I don't think that we survive this. I don't know if we bring Guthans or... God, that really hurt. Okay, I'm going to go back in there. I think I know what I did wrong. I need to keep kiting Starlight around the room until Starlight is dead. And then I can kill the other 2 minions because Starlight just hits so hard that we don't really have a chance, I don't think. This is our last ecumenical key. Hopefully it goes pretty decent. If not, we're gonna have to go get more keys. And if that's the case, I might just try to learn the Bandos door altar method. But as it stands right now, the God Wars dungeon bosses are beating us. And we're gonna have to figure out a way to beat them. I don't know if that means that we need to go train our stats, maybe get our Slayer up and get our stats up. We're gonna have to figure something out. I wish we had a blowpipe and a Serp helmet so we can venom these guys, but we just can't afford that just yet. Maybe if we get a kill, we can make an upgrade. Because
If we get an Armadillo crossbow, that is 30 mil. I'm not exactly sure what the Ceridome and Godsword is going for, but I know that that's a pretty expensive drop as well. This should be another kill right here. Zilyana is down. Now we just need to take out Starlight in a circle. 5 Ranarr weeds, that's halfway decent. This is going to be a 2-kill trip though, which is kind of huge. Unless we get a food drop right here, this is probably going to be our last kill, which kind of sucks. We can get some bones to Peaches, but just one hit. Come on, just one hit. Please give me a hit. How many zeros in a row? Thank you. Some Ranarr seeds though, not a terrible drop. We're back getting some ecumenical keys. We used all 3 of them and we got one. And it actually didn't take very long this time. So I'm going to stay. I'm probably going to try to get at least another 3 keys. Hopefully we get spooned. We might just stay and get all 5. We'll see what happens. We are going to try to run some Kree'arra with milk right here. It's going to kind of suck because we won't get the KC every time, but I feel like as long as we get more than 1 kill and we get 1 KC in our name, it's better than struggling for a 1 KC solo. Yeah, Kree'arra is going down super fast. KC number 3 for us. We got the kill on that one, which is huge. I am going to pick up that Dragon Medium Helmet though. It's not the worst drop. It's probably rare drop table for Kree'arra, if we're being honest. That Dragon Medium Helm was 1 in 2,000, which is horrible. I've been hitting pretty decent this kill, so we might get the kill credit for it. Maybe, actually. We're getting smoked down right now. That was a decent hit. That should be down. And I got a black D'hide body, KC number 4. We only have 96 more kills to go. That's it. And we got some Runite bolts. I got another kill credit. That is 5 KC. KC number 6. We are getting quite a few kills, actually. It's working out halfway decent. No way I just got a Godsword Shard 2 from the minion. That is kind of huge. I mean, it's kind of huge, but at the same time, that kind of takes away from our RNG, but we'll take it. It is looking like this is going to be our last kill of the trip, though. We are both pretty low on food. I luckily just got a mushroom potato drop. That's probably just going to get us through this last one, though. I'm thinking that the move is we're just going to run over to Next, get the KC over there, and use that bank. Refill up our inventory, come back here, and get the rest of the KC that we need to get in. We only need 35 KC now that we have the hard combat tasks done. And it's been taking so long to get ecumenical keys. I think it'll be a lot quicker anyways, just getting it done like this. And it looks like Kree is just about to go down. Can we get a good drop? 20k coins, baby. Can we get an Armadillo chest plate right here? Come on, baby. Give us something. We got 101 rune arrows. We got a 1 in 1,524 drop with the Godsword Shard. And a 1 in 2,000 drop for the Dragon Medium Helmet from Kree'arra. All right, and now we are here for next. We just got to get the KC here, and then there's a bank inside of there. Go back, and we just need 15 more kills of Armadillo, and we should be able to hop straight back in there. No big deal. Okay, we are back in our position. It looks like Milk is running in here with a ranged tank setup. If that crossbow is ripping through with the Diamond Bolts E, that might just be the move. We might just have to put the crystal to the side for a little bit, which is fine. I mean, just because we got the crystal armor doesn't mean we have to use it for absolutely everything that we do. KC number 10, we got a U seed. If this is our kill, it will be for KC 15. There it is, KC 15. We're still pretty far away from our goal of 100, but it is slowly but surely happening. This is going to be the final trip of the night. Can we get an Armadillo piece from Scree? We cannot, but we got 15 KC. That is all that matters, and I will take every single little bit of that. Let's go ahead and head back out of here. I made a grand total of 164k and 13 kills there, which means we were making 104k an hour from Kree'arra. So if you guys aren't getting drops from Kree, you're really not making any money there. But if you land on that drop table, Kree's drops are so expensive. So, I mean, it's definitely worth doing. Definitely not solo for me. I just, I can't keep up with the damage that she does. But I mean, if I had some higher defense, I'm only sitting at 82 right now. I think that it would be doable for us. There's no one on right now to do Kree'arra with, so I think we're just going to run over here to Bandos. We're going to try the 6-0 method. It looks pretty simple. We should get quite a few kills. I don't know if we're going to be able to stay for multiple kills per trip, but depending on how it goes,
we should be able to get at least one. We're just gonna hop in here and pray melee, wait for him to hit us, and then start making our way around. We might have went a little bit early, but I think that it's fine. Not exactly sure how it works, but I think we just run around in a circle and not get hit by him. We went a little bit too early, but he hit a 0 on us, which is kind of big. Okay, this is going to be an issue if we can't hit because the minions are doing quite a bit of damage to us. Okay, so we can mess it up. We have to be almost tick perfect on it. Let's just get a little bit further away from him. He's so tanky. I'm not sure if I'm doing this completely right, but we're running out of food here. Oh, we got hit with a 54. Yeah, that's not good. Okay, we're out of food. We have some brews. We're just running circles right now. Can we get a kill? I think that once we get this down, it shouldn't be too bad though. Oh, I'm surprised we didn't get hit right there. I don't know why he's catching up with us like he is. Maybe he's not. Maybe this is just how it is. Okay, he should be dead. Can we get a drop? Oh, that was horrible, you guys. That was horrible, horrible. That was KC 29 though. We do already have a few Bandos KC. He's about to spawn. Yeah, let's just teleport out. And it was a red eye patch anyways. We're good. Okay, so we're going to focus on learning that method right there, and hopefully we can make it out with a few more kills per trip. He should be dead right here. Okay, and then we heal. And hopefully we heal enough. Is he going to hit us? Ooh. Please don't. Oh. So, this God Wars Dungeon section of the Trial Tiers is going to be extremely long. We don't really have a choice. We have to get these God Wars Dungeon kill counts. All right, third time is the charm. We're gonna get a 2-kill trip right here. We need to be like super zoomed out. I'm sorry if it looks terrible for you guys, but just until I get it learned up a little bit. God, I hate how I attacked just a tick early right there. A 38 though, that's decent. We might get smacked here. Now, let's just keep running past. $34. Okay, this is much better than the last one. Much better. I don't know about damage-wise, but running-wise, I'm feeling it. No way, we got stacked out right there. I'm gonna get this one of these times. It's just very frustrating with how this is going right now. I'm just really hoping that buying this whole crystal in Bofa wasn't a mistake. Yes, he's down. Okay, now we need to take out Steel Wheel. We got 116 coal. Okay, once again, we only got a 1-kill trip there, but I think it was better than the last one. We got a little bit nervous on that second kill and we had to teleport out, but all it's going to take is for us to get a little bit more comfortable with it. We're going to be getting some kills. If you notice during that last kill, we're just bringing more hard food, less brews. I think this is going to be important for us to actually learn the boss without, you know, draining our stats the entire time. Plus, I don't think we're going to be using that many restores or brews during our trips right now because it is just so hard to get a kill without having the method down 100%. We're not doing the door altar method. I feel like that might be a little bit more difficult than this, but once we get this figured out and we're comfortable with this, we could probably start trying to learn the door altar method. At least getting the Bandos KC is not bad at all. We could probably get the KC in like the matter of maybe 5 minutes. If it was any of the other God Wars dungeon bosses, I think that's why I was having such a hard time with them, because if we were messing up at all, we had to go get another ecumenical key or we had to go kill 35 AVNCs and it was just not the move. So that's why we're going to keep trying to learn Bandos, and it's probably not worth just brute forcing Kree'arra, you know, without somebody else there. So that's my reasoning behind that, I guess. Okay, we should have him down right here, and that is KC number 32. It takes a while for him to go down, huh? All All right, we're gonna try for one more kill this trip. It's not looking great, but it is possible. Okay, he's down. Adamant ore, not great, not great. We got our first 2-kill trip though. All right, so we are going to turn off the 6-0 method tile indicators. We are going to turn on the altar door method. Okay, we're hopping in. We're gonna give this a shot and hopefully we survive. We just run over here. We shoot. We shoot. We shoot. We shoot. Click altar. We shoot. I'm not doing this right at all, I don't think. Yeah, we messed up. We messed up. And we're dead. I don't understand the method. I just think my camera might have been a weird angle. Oh, these God Wars dungeon bosses are gonna be the end of me. This is rough, you guys. That went terrible. I think I'm gonna try a different camera angle this time. I just couldn't really see the tiles. I got overwhelmed. I was clicking at the wrong times and I don't know, you guys. I'm trying my best here. We got him down. I don't think we had the method right, but we still got him down. Oh, this is so hard. So hard. Why am I so bad at this game? I think I'm gonna try this one more time tonight, and then I'm probably gonna have to call it with a fresh mind in the morning because this is just draining me. I know this is probably easy for a lot of you guys, but I'm having a pretty difficult time figuring this out. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, that one went pretty okay towards the end. It wasn't starting out very good, but we did a little bit of a reset and it worked out in the end. These minions are destroying us right now. We got another kill, but I think that I was just straight tanking the entire time again, which is unfortunate. But we got a rune plate body. That is 40k. That's profit right there. 20k coins, baby. We got him down once more and we got a snapdragon seed that is worth a little bit of money and I will take it, but we are out of food, so maybe, just maybe, we'll end up with some food drops from the minions and we can get a second kill this trip. Okay, we went back to the 6-0 method. I realized that the buff is a 4-tick weapon and 6-0 is for 5 ticks, so we're running it on accurate. And it's working out pretty good. I think it's working out a lot better than it was last time. And if we can get kills with this method, I would much rather do it than the door to altar method because that just kind of sucked. Yeah, that one went perfect. We still have almost a full inventory of food. We have time to pray at the altar. Bandos is about to spawn right now. That one was not quite as good as the last one, but we managed to get him down for 2 kills this trip and we still have a little bit of food in the inventory and we got a real longsword drop. Okay, I'm feeling a little bit better about this today. I'm glad that we slept on it last night. I feel a little bit more fresh today trying to get it done. I think we're gonna be just fine. Should be going down right here. Yes, he is. I'm just gonna grab this rune longsword and teleport out. That was a 3-kill trip and I am just fine with that. That is our new kill PB. That was KC number 42. I am liking this method so much better than the door altar method. I think we're just gonna keep on running through with this one. It's a lot more relaxing, I feel like. That door altar is just, it was so click intensive and I feel like there's so much going on. It was hard for me to see anything and I'm just too newbie, I think, to have it all figured out. This one's working out just fine for me. I mean, we did die on that last run, but it's just something that's gonna happen. We got smacked with a 44 right there. I'm talking about it right now, so it's I'm just gonna skip that one. Which means we're probably gonna get smacked right here, or he's gonna go down. All right, we got another kill. We got 20k coins. And there he goes. And we got the Org Freezer to combat task. And that Org Freezer combat task means we did not get hit once that entire kill, which is massive. That is for KC 45. We are almost halfway there. I'm getting a little bit low on funds right now. We have 2.6 mil. Our loot tab is sitting at 6.3. We might have to sell that here pretty soon just so we have a little bit of money to play around with. We're getting I wouldn't say low on charges, but I would like to upkeep my charges just a little bit more. We're sitting at 8,500 charges left on the BOFA. We've gone through almost, I don't know, maybe 6,000 charges on the BOFA, trying to do all these God Wars bosses. So they are going pretty fast, which means we might have to get some more crystal shards. It is time to sell off the loot tab. Hopefully we do get pretty close to 6.5 mil. Hopefully the tax system doesn't take it all away from us. But yeah, let's go ahead and get all this sold off. That's going to bring us up to 6.152 mil. Looking a lot better than the 2 mil cash stack. So we're gonna have a total of almost 9 mil, which means we have a little bit of money to play around with again. I'm thinking that maybe we try to get a Kree'arra Slayer task just to try to get some easier kills than what we're getting. I just think that brute forcing this is really draining our supplies right now, and it kind of sucks. So it would be nice if it was a little bit easier to kill him. So we're gonna do a little bit more Slayer, hopefully make a little bit more money during Slayer, so we can have just a little bit more hope while we're getting through Gardor. I figured since we're gonna be doing a ton of Slayer here, like probably right now, I don't know, we're gonna be trying to get some God Wars Dungeon Slayer tasks. I think that's just gonna help us out tremendously when it comes to doing those. We need to unlock the Shiloh Village teleport, so we went ahead and just did the hard Kree'arra Diaries. Let's go ahead and collect our reward. All right, there it is. We got our Kree'arra gloves 3, and we got 2 antique lamps that we are going to throw straight onto rune crafting. Yeah, now we just go ahead and teleport to the gem mine. I was thinking that we had the Duradel teleport with this one, but never mind. The gem mine works though. The bad part about doing Slayer right now is we don't have like any gear whatsoever. We sold all of our melee gear for the crystal armor and the bofa, but it's fine. I just realized I don't even have a berserker ring. Let the rebuild commence. We're gonna pull out the ring of wealth. Don't want to miss a single coin drop. It happened. We got 135 aviancies. It really didn't take us too long either. I think that was maybe like the 3rd or 4th task that we did. But yeah, now we can go try to kill some Kree. And I was doing the step under method wrong last time, so I need to hit Kree twice, step under, hit Kree twice again. I was doing 1 for 1. So this might help us get at least 1-2 kills per trip. Let's go give it a shot. 135 really is not very many though. I probably should have extended it because you got to think we're going to be killing 4 aviancies per kill of Kree. We got 5 ecumenical keys in 13 minutes. We got those so fast. It's kind of crazy. But we are now set up to at least run a few Kree'arra kills. My expectations are a little high right now. I know I probably shouldn't have them very high. I'm hoping to at least get a couple kills per trip with being on a Slayer task, I guess. We're gonna go in there and just hope for the best.